I'm tired, not tired, like I was on to something else anyway. I forgot what I was gonna name this stream. Anybody got any ideas? I don't know. Um, how about this? Title coming later. Kadar. Hashtag how's your spirit? Bro, seriously? No. I just like hit live because I wasn't paying attention and I meant to do something else that would have drawn attention to something. But anyway, like you want a title that's dynamic that would draw attention to what it is that you got going on. But my goofy behind, I'm so behind. Like I think it's because like honestly, one of my neighbors gave me some cannabis, which is very sweet, and so it took me by surprise. So we're gonna talk about it here. Since she gave me the strain, she gave me the packaging, everything. Hey, Soapbox, how's your spirit? Thank you for joining. Please share with your community. Do those things. I'd appreciate it. That'd be great. The YouTube and stuff. Anyway, my neighbor gave me a strain to try. She picked it up from the same dispensary that I normally go to, D2. Her packaging doesn't have a thingy on it, but it might have been across the top. But this is from a cannabis company by the name of Grass Cannabis. She's got an eighth here. Dang it, Sunset. So in regards to that, shout out to the Triangle. Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. What's up, y'all? How's your spirit? Y'all know I love y'all out that way. UNC is amazing. Hey, man, well, I made the best pizza. I'm not gonna say it's the best pizza in the country, nation, or any of that. But anyway, so this Triangle Sunset is 22.31% THC. Let me put it into the captions and then we'll go ahead and hit it. I'll show you. It had popcorn buds. Really, really small, and it seems as though it's indoor grown because they're really, really fine stems on them. It's got to be an indica dominant. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Apologies, y'all. I was having a hard time locating it. My caption. Triangle Sunset. What I said was by. It's too late. Go, ain't no worry, no. We can dance all night. Then please come closer to me while we cry to the beat. Lay your body, baby, all I need is to let it be. Ain't no worries now. Dance with me, get my body. Hey, got it. With your body. With me tonight. Ain't no shame, I gotta get mine. Hey, of course. I'll be here till at least 4:20 on the East Coast. West Coast, yeah, man, I don't know. I ain't trying to be here for no 3 hours, dude. That ain't how I do. I can give you two. I go mind my own business. But like I said, someone gave me this and I thought I'd go ahead and share since I don't record. I don't have the stuff, the setup to record now and post later type thing. But that means that someone knocked on my door twice today, which is kind of neat because no one ever knocks on my door. You know what I mean? Hey, this is all mine, honey. I remember being in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and the ladies were trying to decide whether or not my locks in a photo were mine or not. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know about faux locks then, and I was like, I mean, they're growing on me. Some people's faux locks don't look so bad on them, but it's just something about it. It's It's this part of it because a lot of people, like, I'm not someone who appreciates my not seeing my scalp, so I'm like a 2 week retwisting kind of person. Like, I'm trying to talk myself out of retwisting my hair today, just because I really need to kind of chillax for today. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of my own way. I'm also not someone who likes to have other people's hands in my hair too much. I'm super sensitive to a lot of things, and it's just not something that I can appreciate. Ooh, it got Zadar. Like, adjusting the lighting is one of the easiest things to do, to just change, to just like uh, to account for my sensory overload, so to speak, or the onset. Well, I'm gonna let it play. And yes, you can. You can hit any of the links that I got going out here that y'all know about. My compassion assassins on PayPal, $purpcorn, buy me a coffee. However you want to go about it. Have the audacity to even come and step to me and ask to hold some money from me until you get your check next week. You trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? A baller. When times get hard, need someone to help me out. Instead of a scrub like you who don't know what a man's about. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles? If you did, then maybe we could chill. I don't think you do. Bow. Sisters, how y'all feel? Spirit says keep going. Brothers, y'all alright? Spirit says someone's showing and they're trying to hide it. A pregnancy, that is. I've already said yes to televising it. That's why I can't be surprised, so to speak. See, every time you come around, you got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. See, why can't we be by ourselves? I cleaned my bowl specifically because I got some cannabis and 22%. It's pretty solid. Got like a burnt popcorn thing going on now. And I even put a bowl in the fridge. So that's just cannabis is real shit. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, child. Ooh. I got so much going on May 5th, honey. This is. Spirit says something about standing on ceremony. Because it's not. It's a greeting line. There's a term for it in the military. I can't think of what that term is right now, though. Some ass. Oh, oh, well, hold up, listen, partner. I ain't no cheap thrill. Hey. Cause Miss Badu's always coming for real. So you know the deal, ninja. Every time I go somewhere, I gotta reach down in my purse to pay your way, your homeboy's way, and sometimes your cousin's way. Get out of here. What? Okay. Oh, hang around with like I do, I'ma tell you the truth, so go. or get the booze. I love this song. Hey, Larry's back there. He and Candy been taking it all morning. They discontent. They're in their little happy place. Yeah, I know, right? I did put a community tab up. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was something about what I was witnessing on YouTube. That is just like the gang without a yen. I am distinguishedly deeper as opposed to the paper thin, and I breathe oxygen. And you rhyme about oxygen. You stagnant, standing still enough to feel the war spin. I'm beginning to spell the end in the path of the blowing wind. Hopefully I'm fortunate enough to spend forever with a friend. I'm slow dancing with destiny every day until then. When I first got my big break, I said that I would never bend and discredit my character to keep up or contend. And my belief beat the baseline secrete such a special blend. I am not like them at all, and I cannot pretend. I am not like you at all, and I cannot pretend. Sorry, y'all. I'm messing with Buy Me a Coffee right now. Like the organization, and I'm fucking around with them on Twitter. It's just because it's something that I can do. In the meantime, you guys, feel free to go over to my Buy Me a Coffee and check out what I got going on over there. You can get a spiritual consultation. You can get a cannabis consultation. You can interact with a couple of past videos. You can interact with my written content. And you can help me boost my followers over there so that we can move this whole thing into one continuous flowing dream. Because that's what I'm ready for out here in this dream. It is 1:11 and it's 12:22 on the clock up there. It is April 30th, 2023. How's your spirit? Mine is fantastic. Thank you for asking. It's like I heard a duck outside, which is funny. I mean, it would be nice to have something that I didn't have to be worried about for lunch, bro. Seriously. I don't want to have to cook. I don't want to have to clean up. I just like to be able to throw something away. You know what I'm saying? What's that song? Take me away. Somebody says hey, or say hey, like I'm on candid camera. Something like that, but hey. Did I know the song? Is this one? You've got to get a hold of yourself. I need a break from my brain, from the doubt, from the stress, from the pain. New medicine, take me away. I've never watched this video. I'm not gonna share it just because I've never watched it. And it's a video about mental health. Take me away, 'cause I'm not okay. I'm stuck at the bottom in a prison of problems that I can't escape. So take me away. Yeah. I need a break from my phone. I'm jealous of these fuckers I don't even know. Yeah, I never went embarrassing. There's nothing but a black hole. Take me away. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I will let people watch the video as they see fit. I think it's pretty fitting and relevant to what many in the American medical system experience. And then I will go ahead and put the link in the description as well for later on. But again, the song is Take Me Away by New Medicine. Um, there's some irony because I live with complex PTSD with dissociative identity disorder, and recently the hospital tried to push Abilify on me um, to, and like I said, since they didn't even bother to recognize my complex PTSD diagnosis, like they just wanted to say that whatever. And so I like literally had to go back and forth and ride around and advocate for my ability to have the cannabis. I have to get my card again with people. My finances just haven't allowed me to, so I continue to use cannabis because it's legal in the state of Arizona. I use it for my intended purposes. The fact that my medicine makes me feel good shouldn't be of anyone's concern, considering the fact that that's why you motherfuckers are popping your Percocets in the first fucking place. It's okay for you to say you're gonna go and have a drink after work, but if I say I want to have a blunt at the goddamn, y'all have cigarette breaks even to this day, but you got a problem with me smoking weed on the job and still getting the fucking job done. I get it in. You can't play with me. Let's talk about it. Be about it. Again, I say, what type of abolitionist does not believe in the death penalty? Swing that bitch. If a motherfucker asks to die by axe, kill him by axe. I don't give a fucking shit. Get it how you live out this motherfucker. What's wrong with y'all out here? They ain't got nothing to do with me. Me and my father talked about this a long time ago. I knew a day would come and he was going to even the score. He made it clear to me a lot of people weren't going to go. A lot of people weren't going to survive. A lot of this shit was going to be really fucking ugly. They wanted to Griselda Blanco me. Now motherfucking you got me, bitch. I just work for the Most High. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. What up, Mountain Girl? How's your spirit? I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. Yes, ma'am. My spirit is great. That's interesting. Looking at this thing on Lackluster, it says that a deputy somewhere is resigning after a possible cover-up of a what? Crime. Seems to be a lot of that going around these days. Ooh, child. I'm not going to watch it, but that's interesting. Family behind OxyContin caught in scheme to control opioid policy. Well. Lord, what the hell? It's just so much going on out here. Are y'all really ready for all of this? A 15-year-old owns cops, 2 officers fired. Well, someone says they're inspired. They're inspired by me. No, do not inspire to be me. That's fucking... No. It's the whole inspiration porn shit. Oh, well, congratulations, Mountain Girl. I'm happy for you, too. You know... Alright, yep, you're about to be a teachable moment. You know, when I was working at AmeriCorps, we had this event. We had to have these meetings. I think it was like twice a week or something like that. Anyway, I went as I was supposed to. I did my due diligence. But anyway, this particular day, um, they were like, "This isn't something that you can do." We were doing an activity, and it was a bunch of cauliflower girls, and they were like, "This is something that you can do with your students, and it'll be really fun activity to do." Da, 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 right? And then the next thing I see, they tried out spaghetti sticks and marshmallows, and I'm like, "Y'all must not know hungry babies." Did you think this through? AmeriCorps is supposed to be about teaching people all of these attributes, responsibility, awareness of the community around them. You take basically this vow of freaking poverty so that you can understand and recognize what other people are going through. And there are children at all ages who the only time they get to eat is at school. And if y'all at some activity before, after school, or somewhere in the middle and their stomach is hungry, you playing with marshmallows and spaghetti, that's a snack. Fuck. And yeah, I said something. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all go put your grown ass nasty ass hands on this shit and there's a child who could eat it. There are children who need it. We all serve at some point at the school known as Imago Day here in Tucson. They have a whole pantry for their students to take home with them on Fridays. Like they get little bags and things. Like in some ways, the city gets it so right. They understand struggling. They just choose to overlook certain people. It's crazy. And Laura, you should have called me, chick. I don't want to hear shit. Good. I hope that you enjoy your women's correctional facility. Yeah, buddy. I bet you would have moved differently had you known I had psychic abilities. I don't know what you and Daniel did. That's between you, Daniel, and God, bitch. Merry Christmas. Take it how it resonates. Oh, you're right. I used to do that, like post that I was live on whatchamacallit. Maybe I go back over here. Um, the last time, and the last time, won't he do it? Like say what? Uh, Again, I'm being messy, doing things that I have no business doing, because it's just the fun of it. Like, I suppose buy me a coffee at some point could be like, hey, lady, stop harassing us. We're not interested. We're not invested in you. Like, stop it. Leave us alone. But then again, that's kind of the fun of it. Like, just knowing that they may not be paying me any attention at all, but it tickles my spirit. Like, I'm someone who, I don't really, like, the idea of getting revenge where I'm all up in your face and I'm terrorizing lives and stuff. That's not my thing. That's not my bag. I'm more of a like let me just be a little bit of a nuisance or a little bit annoying or like I enjoy I enjoy being like controlled chaos like just just picking lovingly at things. You should see my Instagram post because on Instagram I sent to my closest or like my close friends I sent them out this little thing of they're like two little plushies, like my little candy plushie back here is like two of those, and they're super cute, and they're like obviously a couple and in love and stuff. And in the last one, like Basically, I drop out of the sky, splat onto my loved one, and I'm content. They sleep. I used to do this to my children when they were small. I just walk into their room and I just look at them and then like kiss him or whatever. Sometimes, like my oldest son, I would just go in his room and irritate him. He wouldn't be asleep, but he'd be ignoring me. So then I would lick my thumbs and run my finger across his glasses and then just leave. I'm like, fine, if you're gonna ignore me, I'm gonna irritate you. And just walk the fuck out, dude. It's just, it's, you can call it modern mothering. You can call it artistic mothering. You can call it messy momming. I don't know what you call it, but it's just me, my energy, and knowing that I wanted to give them the same bubble that, um, in some ways I wish I had, but otherwise I know in some ways I did have. Right? I just wanted to enhance it, make it bigger, broader, more understandable, more manageable for them, in a world full of people. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do the things where you put your hands on them and what's not, because it's traumatizing, y'all. Like literally, I'm so over people spanking their children. I just went off on some grown man on his own damn content because he got a little baby up there, and he's got a very small baby, an infant, right, on the bed, and it's got markers on its face and some band-aids. And then there's the older sister who's standing up in the distance, and she's crying, and she's doing what I call a catch-up cry, which is, which means that she was exceptionally upset at one point. And then we see her calming down. What we also witnessed that he didn't seem to understand that people will discern, not because I'm psychic, baby, but because we know abused children. There's something called a mandated reporter. Y'all should get to know it. Anyway, I say all that to say, looking at the video, you see him with the belt in hand go towards the young lady. She catches her breath, steps back, and that is a sign of fear. She cowers from him. So I can tell you, my guess is she had probably put the marker on the baby's face. She was just playing around, and then he got after her, spanked her, or at least threatened to enough to scare her. And then he decided to make content out of it, and put the bandages on the baby. Because the bandages just look strategically placed while the markings look like that of a child. Like if a child was making boo-boos on the baby, a child would have put the Band-Aid on top of the boo-boos that they made. You understand? So otherwise, it's like, what, you're telling me that she thought her brother was a warrior, but then what, he got beat up and put bandages? Like, come on. You got to get somebody something that's going to be more sensible, make more sense. And I think it's because he didn't know how he was going to get the damn marker off the baby's face. And to be honest, you just look up stuff online. Children are children. People aren't like going to be like, if you have to go to the emergency room, then that's what you have to do. But look it up first. There's plenty of call all kinds of people. Dude, y'all, I saw something that was so disheartening. It's on a D.L. Hughley Instagram post. It's a baby box. I cried. I wasn't friend. Like the idea that someone would walk up to a bank deposit box and put a baby in it. It's just so hard for me. That's the problem with shaming people. They could have both been taken into care, not custody. So strange. They're all proud. They're like, look, see, they open the door and an orange packet falls out for the parent. You would have damn near missed it had they hadn't have said it. And a child drops another child. They put a grown man there to make it look good, but you know what we're talking about. A child is going to put another child in a box, close it, and walk away. And you think that that orange envelope is going to save them? Are you fucking kidding me? I was so disgusted. Them babies just someone spiritually busted, dusted, dusty, something or other. I can tell y'all nine different ways to Sunday. I don't care what happens to the manosphere. Black, white, Negro manosphere, none of it. I do not watch his content. I haven't in at least a fucking year. I didn't even know that the man was still on the internet until I saw him leave money in LTTV's chat. I don't care. Nah. I don't want to work with him or them or no. What the what? I, I bet y'all better go back to investigating then, because I'm pretty sure there's some more interesting trafficking information, including Mr. Tate and them. Y'all got to be cray cray. What do y'all think that anybody? Why would someone want to pick up where Kevin Samuels left off and get all of his people except that? It is not enough money on the front end of YouTube. Not just being the face. It's not. You got Google AdSense, this, that, and the third. People prefer to do super chats than to pay you in something that you can get immediately. A host of reasons why. So the black market, the dark industry, the dark web shit, that's where the money's always been for them. So if you can get his subscriber base, perhaps you can get his client base too. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Y'all should be watching these YSL cases. The stuff coming out of Georgia, there's a lot of corruption there. A sleight of hand worrying about Memphis and me. You should be worried about Georgia. Someone's like, but you're from Tennessee. I told you to mind your motherfucking business, didn't I? I told you about that keep hope alive energy. Ain't nobody created me, no mantra, no slogan, no shit like that. I'm independent of this bitch. It is I with whom you negotiate. I'm glad we got that straight. Shout out to the Fates. They done had a good time with Temptation of late. What about the Temptations? I'm sure this was in on his thing, MP3. Shout out to the cool dudes and the crooners. Hey Von Bryant, how's your spirit? When it's cold outside, I got the mother bed. Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. So much time in the mirror. Man, Steven Crowder is getting the business. I mean, you got behavioral analysts, psychologists. They are all coming out to rip his whole tail. I apologize. That stopping right there just didn't help it. You know, y'all know what I meant to say. The wow, wowie, wowie, wow. I saw 1333. That's because it is 1:33 here in Tucson, Arizona. Yes, my last name is Hill. Um, April 30th, 2023. Um, I've been live for 35 minutes and someone's watching. Uh, Tadar. You know, I want to say congratulations again to this young man, Jason Arde, 37, young gentleman who's autistic. And so he didn't learn to read and write until he was 18. Well, he didn't speak until he was 11. I think that this is a good transition from calling someone illiterate because they don't read and write. They are otherwise intelligent and communicative. Um, it's just a communication pathway issue. You know, it's something that we need to start to look at more often, how we can change the dynamics of some words, some things, their meanings, how they affect other people. Um, Even still, we don't want to leave them behind. Those who can don't. Those who can't don't and won't know how to get out of the system. We can leave them sandwiches, but we still gotta leave them something. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here. I've been meaning to ask this question. Why is it that we can accept someone like Michael J. Fox saying that he won't live to be 80, but we can't accept someone like me saying I'll live to be 116 or 160? Why do you believe that the average life expectancy is 75, but you also believe in the Bible and Ruth and Sarah and all them old, long living folks? Questions, curiosity. Man, I'm hungry. Oh, Father, you could have somebody go ahead and hit that cash app with some lunch money. That'd be fantastic. Speaking of, shout out to the lunch fairy, Sister E-Nature. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Once again, you know, it's one of those things. Something about chicken wings. Man, some Korean chicken wings. I haven't had them in a minute. Super crispy. You know, thank you, Spirit. Find somebody you used to know. Oh, and it's 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Fantastic. I sure do appreciate. Shout out to the content creator, Kevin's Cravings. We're just going to go ahead and get into this real quick. I'm going to make me some coffee while we're at it, guys. So give me for a moment. So just fine. Just give me a moment. Oh, I do. Fair use, educational purposes.
What I want, give me what I want. Okay, I want to talk about this clip.
Chicken wings?
And it looks like they're gonna fry those stuffed wings.
Oh, Korean fried chicken is by far the best fried chicken on the face of the earth.
And you know why? Because it was taught to Korean cooks by African American GIs after the World War.
So, fried chicken can be traced back to enslaved African Americans using the Scottish technique of deep frying chicken in grease with West African seasonings. In Korea, fried chicken has become so popular, with more Korean fried chicken restaurants than both McDonald's and Subway restaurants worldwide. But how did it blow up like that in Korea? A lot of us only recently learned that it was because of African American GIs during the war. Koreans were first introduced to fried chicken during the Korean War between 1950 and 1953. There were African American soldiers stationed in Korea during the war, and when Thanksgiving came around, these black soldiers were frying chicken instead of baking turkey, and I don't know about you, but I will take fried chicken over baked turkey any day. Before these African American soldiers taught them how to fry chicken, Koreans were simply steaming their chicken or adding it to different stews. Chicken shops eventually began opening up in Korea, but it was more occasional because it was so pricey at the time, but eventually it became so popular that it became very regular. Everybody in Korea was frying chicken. The first known fried chicken restaurant in Korea is called Lim's Chicken, which opened up in 1977. Then soon after that, there were many more that followed. KFC then heard about all the hype surrounding fried chicken in Korea, and then they made their way over to Korea to capitalize off of it. Fried chicken was dominating. By the 90s, there were multiple chains of fried chicken in Korea, which caused a lot of competition. A lot of these business owners were then coming up with new twists and new takes and their own little spins on Korean fried chicken. This is where the idea of, I believe it's pronounced yang and yum, fried chicken came about. It's Korean fried chicken that's smothered in sauce. In 1997, there was an Asian financial crisis that caused a lot of older Koreans to come up with ways to invest their pension money. And how did they decide to invest their money? What did they consider to be a lucrative investment? Fried chicken. While fried chicken was introduced to Korea, some would say a little later in the game, once they pick up on it, chow, it took off. And when it did, Koreans came up with their own spins to make it their own. To this day, it's still soaring in Korea and many other parts of the world. We have black people to thank for crispy, juicy, succulent, seasoned fried chicken that so many people around the world love so much. Not only fried chicken itself, but the multi-billion-dollar industry it's become. Thank you for watching. If you learned anything from this video, be sure to like and subscribe, leave me some comments, let's have a conversation, and I will see you next time.
Thank you for watching with me. It is 1:40 p.m. in Tucson, Arizona. I've been live for 42 minutes and 17 seconds. I put the link to that video both in the chat and in the description. I'm going to change the title to this right quick. All right, and I'm just changing the title right quick. Apologize. All right, you go back, guys, if you want to. I'm adding in Twitch at the moment. Shout out to Twitch. How's your spirit? We're just going to get into it for just a little bit longer. I'll probably be here for another 15, 30 minutes or so. We'll see how it goes. Anyway. So, fried chicken, all black folk. West Indian spices, he said, frying technique of the Scottish, and then chicken over there, over there, over there, over there. Man, I love the military. One of my favorite movies. I showed this to my fella. And I watched it a few times when I first began to really have a hard time getting out of bed. When it was like I could only make it from my bedroom to my living room. That's all I would do. I would just go out there, lay on the couch with the window open and the sunlight coming in and smoke. I forgot about that shit. I really love that little dude. You see me. fight through so many things, all of them that they should have never had to. Um, I love them. I do my best not to blame him because um, this magic moment, so to speak, is the culmination of all of that heartbreak and abuse and neglect, and so yeah.
What the hell is your delay, Captain?
We're waiting, sir.
Waiting for what?
Private DOS.
Who the hell is Private DOS?
I always dreamed about being a doctor, but well, all them go fight for me.
We're just going to fit in with your ideas.
While everybody else is taking life, I'll be saving it. And that's gonna be my way to serve.
This is a personal gift from the United States government designed to bring death to the enemy.
Well, I'm sorry, Sergeant. I can't touch a gun.
You don't kill.
No, sir.
You know, quite a bit of killing does occur in war.
Private DOS does not believe in violence. Do not look to him to save you on the battlefield.
I don't think this is a question of religion. I think this is cowardice.
I fell in love with you because you weren't like anyone else. You're saying you could go to prison.
I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself if I don't stay true to what I believe. With the world so set on tearing itself apart, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing to me to want to put a little bit of it back together.
Private DOS, you are free to run into the hellfire of battle without a single weapon to protect yourself.
I'm gonna get you home.
There's something you got to see.
Who did this?
That's the card.
We have to go back up tomorrow. And they're not gonna go up there without you. Help me.
You'll have to trust me.
You better come home to me.
Please, Lord, help me get one more. Help me get one more.
You know, ironically, that ending where he says, "Please, Lord, let me get one more, let me get one more," I immediately begin to think of Critically Drinking, Rashawn Dave. His thing was save just one back in the day. You've done an amazing job, dude. It seems like you are or have saved quite a few. So look at you and look at God. He's amazing and all the time. I do not want to play Father Stretch, although that's the energy of the song that I hear right now. I don't even want to play Chicago. I haven't played this song in a while, so let's play it. And then I want to talk about this article. I've already put the description in the chat, but this is an article from, forgive me, The Comeback, a story by Kevin Harris. It was released 8 hours ago. Sports World reacts to insane Mike Tyson drug news. Listen, bruh. The drug news around Mike Tyson, excuse me, and him making like $500,000 a month, just putting out cannabis, bro. I'm like, bruh, just growing it out my heart. So anyway, this is about drugs again, so we'll get into it. Although, Mike, man, we gotta talk about it. Anyway. You know, the community out here be feeling some type of way when you call them medicine drugs because they're natural and whatnot. Unlike these pharmaceuticals that they be pushing on people. So anyway, there's no question that legendary boxer Mike Tyson is one of the best and most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But he believes there is one thing that could have made him an even better fighter: drugs. Namely psychedelics. He opened up about the healing properties and how you know what? Let me see. I used to have. Here we are. Okay, there we go. So, namely psychedelics, he opened up about the healing properties and how the drugs help the user reach your highest level. Psychedelics is an enhancement more than a dehancement. It allows you to go in that realm of just comfortability, relaxedness, and prepare to reach your highest level. It's just an amazing feeling, according to Mike Tyson through TMZ, according to Fox News. He seems confident that the drugs would have been helpful to him earlier in his career. Oh, definitely, bro. You would have moved like fluid, bro. Seriously. He says he is high 24/7 now. Man. Man. See, all these people who he telling, like, I don't understand that. How do you hear a professional tell you something and you negate a professional telling you something? Like, y'all are strange, man. Tyson was dominant enough without the drugs, but it certainly would have been interesting to see if they actually did help him. That's amazing. Shout out and kudos to Mike Tyson. Also to you, Andre, dude. I appreciate you because wherever you are, like we literally just talked about this yesterday. Because you were like, yeah, no, you should try it. And I was like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm an LSD baby. And I also was told that were I to use like psychedelics, maybe once, like the shrooms or something, it may correct some of the issues. From body trauma and whatnot, spiritual trauma too. But these things you have to be in the right environment. The wrong people around you can really do damage to you, and so you've got to be you've got to be firm in whom you are or who you are as a person. Um, you guys, I'm super messy. I told y'all that. So now there are people over here on at least one lady on who's like, sending out my stuff on Twitter. I appreciate you, Mira. Man, you're an amazing lady. I swear. There's a lot of actually great people on Twitter. You can meet amazing people if you actually put work into building a community instead of judging everybody you come in contact with, especially through your own emotional lens of whatever you think reality is supposed to be. Um, but I appreciate everyone who has been a part of my community, is joining my community, curious about me. Thank you for stopping through. I think it's pretty amazing. Someone says I should go to my community tab. Like that's the energy I'm getting, that I should go to my community tab for whatever reason. Um, when my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold darker. No. Ta-da, look at God. Sorry, I just wanted to share someone like an A1 Day One, Third Coast Royalties over on Twitter, and just so happened doing whatever that was. I was able to see that he had left me a message recently, so I just wanted to make sure that I responded because sometimes I miss things. Going backwards is difficult for me when it comes to Twitter. Like it's like a Sunday, Wednesday, one random day kind of thing. So yeah, something about hyperbeing, spiritual hyperlink, hyperdrive. hyperhuman. What? Something about cumin, cypher which is strange. It's like someone's got tongue twisted or something. Um, I don't know. You know, world is the life in the world has become pretty amazing of late to me. My time comes around, maybe take me in a cold darker. No, I've grown to. Oh man. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's 1:54. I've been live for 55 minutes. Um, someone wants to know if I like spinach. I don't dislike it. I like it sauteed with very little oil. Don't add any liquid until damn near it's done. Um, and I don't like when the water leaches out of it. It's gross to me. So you have to cook it until all of that's done, or you just wilt it. Those are my two choices. Like a spinach and bacon salad wouldn't be bad. I kind of prefer broccoli, but spinach and bacon, like a quiche, quiche Lorraine. It is Sunday, but you know, brunch time is over. Brunch ends at like 1:30. Bro, on Sundays, our spot would close, I think, at 2. I was doing my damnedest to be out of there by 3, but usually it wasn't until 4. Especially once I was a manager, cleaning up everything, going around behind everybody, counting money and shit. I try to make that shit as swift as possible. But I always, my favorite thing to have on Sunday is like corned beef hash, but like real corned beef, real potatoes. Go ahead and throw some like salsa on it. Saute that up. That's fantastic just by itself. You put it in a burrito, put some more salsa on top of it. Delicious. Wow. Hey. Somebody said they shot the fade. They want to shoot the fade. So there was a shootout. Yeah, there was. There was a shootout in Texas recently. No, there's a shooting in Texas. I don't know about a shootout, but something about a shootout. Someone in relationship to this investigation, there was or will be a shootout. Someone's getting chewed out, or someone is going to, about to be sued. Someone likes the cost of doing business. Someone's like, so, someone's like, oh, so I'm just a fucking casualty? I'm just a casualty now? Like, something like that. Like someone says that I'm giving Stringer Bell energy, which is kind of ironic, right? Let's see if we can. Gorgeous. Oh, yeah, we're not gonna do that one. Yeah. Let's do Stringer Bell's macroeconomics. That one looks interesting. Forgive me if this one doesn't make it to the description. It's gonna be because of memory, not anything else. So fair use. As I said, someone wants me to. Someone was like, "You got that Stringer Bell energy, right? Except you did it right." Yeah, well, I'm not selling drugs. I'm selling awareness, access, self accountability, inclusivity, diversity, through disability. What's up, M3? How's your spirit? Here you go.
Government come after us, man. Ain't shit they could say. Businessmen, huh? We can run more than corners, B. Period. Yo, you know what we got here? We got an elastic product. You know what that means? That means when people can go elsewhere and get their printing and copying done, they're gonna do it. You acting like we got an inelastic product and we don't. Now, I want this to run like a true fucking business. Not no front, not no bullshit. Understand me? Nah, man, we done worrying about territory, man. What corner we got, what project. Game ain't about that no more. It's about product. Yeah. We got the best goddamn product, so we gonna sell no matter where we are, right? Product, motherfuckers. Product. Shit is weak, but, you know, shit is weak all over. But the thing is, no matter what we call heroin, it's gonna get sold. Shit is strong, we gonna sell it. Shit is weak, we gonna sell twice as much. You know why? Because a fiend, you gonna chase that shit no matter what. It's crazy, you know? We do worse, and we get paid more. All right, Death Grip ain't shit.
You change up the name.
What else?
Yo, I got it. Change the caps from red to blue, right? Make it look like we got some fresh shit. Boop.
Yeah.
And you know what else we might could do? Give each tower its own name, right? And then we do like some fake competing. So a fiend gets some bad shit from one, he go back to the other.
And there's a thinking man right there. That's like a 40-degree day. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about a 40-degree day. 50, bring a smile to your face. 60, shit, niggas is damn near barbecuing on that motherfucker. Go down to 20, niggas get they bitch on. Get they blood complaining. But 40, nobody give a fuck about 40. Nobody remember 40, and y'all niggas is giving me way too many 40-degree days. What the fuck? Motherfucker, what is that?
The Robert Rules say we gotta have minutes for a meeting, right? He's the minutes.
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy? What the fuck is you thinking, man? It seems like I can't say nothing to change your minds. Well, get on with it, motherfucker.
Must have done something to you.
Nah, it's just business.
It's just business. How's your spirit, M3? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you sharing. Woocha. Oh, pause. Shout out to the strain. Again, honey, let me just go ahead and hit the little linky thingy here. Yeah, today's Medicated Moment, which is pretty much the entire stream, brought to you by Grass Cannabis. There is the label on the front, on the back. Triangle Sunset, 22% THC, and it was popcorn nuggety. Look, but it was gifted. And so that's always pretty cool. We like gifts, and if you want to gift me anything, you can hit me at $purpcorn. You can buy me lunch or dinner today. You can hit me at buy me a coffee, where you can support the stream, my upcoming book, and all sorts of things. You can interact with me there. You can interact with me at my Facebook group by clicking there. You get some behind the scenes goofiness, things that I think that I would only share with specific people. And then there's always PayPal at Compassion Assassin, in case you don't want me to say anything up here on the main screen or make any little videos or things. I kind of miss the days like when I was on Canva and I would make like short thank you videos and whatnot. You can see example of one of them over there on Buy Me a Coffee, although it's like closed. But I did, man, let's just go over there. I did like sponsorships back in the day where you could sponsor a stream. And when you sponsored a stream, I would post a video. Um, they've updated some things. Um, This is one of those things I would suggest to those of you who do have sponsored streams. One of the easiest ways, because you're already doing thumbnails and this is just a little bit of an extra step, you can go over. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I want to go to my page specifically, not my dashboard. There we go. So if you go over to my page, and go to extras, if you go down to, yeah, it says a dancing sponsor, thank you. I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to share really quickly. I had to remember, because I don't, this part I need to do more of. But spiritual coaching is $50 for 40 for members, $25 for cannabis for cannabis consulting, 35 if you're not a member. But down in the over all the way to the right, you have the option to get a dancing sponsor. Thank you. And see, basically, it was just an old image of me dancing and saying thank you to whomever it was who had donated. I think it was like $50 at the time or whatever the dollar amount is over there. Anyway, it's hot, see? And so it's just a way of saying thank you. These are all the little things. Hey, look at that. That's pretty neat. 22 copyright 2020, the aspiring matriarch. Hey, you guys. Hey, you son bitches. Holy fucking shit. Yo, holy cow. Thank you, Buy Me a Coffee. I appreciate you. You buffoons. Y'all been stealing from me this whole time. Buy Me a Coffee's been copywriting my shit. This whole time. So do you know what that means? That means like when I'm ready to go to court, I can show it. I can show all of these things where you all did terrible things. I just recognize that shit. Like it's JP the aspiring matriarch is the empty necessary to save the enemy from a burning building. But anyway, there's a copyright at the bottom of my Buy Me a Coffee. If you copied from me, which you guys have to remember, I write articles before I post videos. I do all kinds of things to connect my content across all of these platforms. You people. Look at God. God is absolutely amazing. It doesn't matter what happens. There's no way that anyone can take this away from me and say that anybody saved me from shit. This was hard work, willpower, and determination. This was me and the Most High. I don't give a damn about anything else. Y'all don't understand that shit. This is what I came here to do. I came to praise His name, so to speak, in my way. I did it. I achieved my victory. Everything else is my destiny. This is my victory. This moment right here, recognizing that shit, that little copyright across the bottom of there means so fucking much. They never bothered to pay attention to what they were doing. They never bothered to think to themselves outside of the YouTube box. They're just like little YouTube elves, gremlins, so desperate for YouTube money, they never thought to think, what happens? Why isn't she doing what we're doing? Why is it still working for her? Why does she keep going? What does she know that we don't fucking know? I know how to create a trail of evidence a mile long and find a way to bring it all back home, wrap it up in a neat little bow, and carry on with the show. Like, that's freaking amazing. I'm so thankful, y'all. That means that more than likely the Kofi that I had back in the day when they started copying me over on Twitter, that's got a copyright on it as well. My old website, even if defunct, y'all thought that y'all were like, what? Gonna confuse me, unravel me until the point where I didn't see it. You could steal it. You could say you somehow made me. It's so strange. I am gonna play Single Ladies and go get some more coffee real quick. And then I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. It is 2:09. I'm doing fine, but I'm starting to get a little bit sleepy and a whole lot of hungry. So I've got to figure out my next best avenue. It's my trophy. What do apple cider vinegar gummies actually do? Ew. I don't know, bro, but it ain't nothing that I want to get into. Seriously. It is 2:10. I will at least be here till 2:30, which means that we will be doing 420 with the Midwest. Say it with your chest. Oh, I will play it now. Just because it's good timing. It's amazing. I'm fine. I'm ecstatic about the journey, what's to come, whenever, however, whoever, why ever. I told you, I leave it to the Most High. Shout out to Ron Eric. I appreciate you hanging out with me this morning. Thank you to Mountain Girl for coming through this afternoon, Knowledge and Relationships, Intellectual Soapbox. I appreciate you all. Thank you for shouting out or sharing with your community. It's the start of things, and I appreciate that. Yeah, spirit's moody sometimes. We don't really. One of my former coworkers is going to be a grandma again. That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Facebook. I'll take your money. I got so many other fights right now. I ain't really worried about Meta. They gonna go through what they gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure I get a big chunk of it, because you're talking 2007 to 2022. I've pretty much been on Facebook the entire time. I've one name or another. I had gastric bypass surgery in 2007, April of that year. A month later, we're talking about they're talking about a security breach selling of information, all kinds of shit. Up until last year, 15 years. It's just wild, y'all. Man, 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 man. Oh, my left leg is bugging me. Dude, my left leg. Ooh. Ow, ow, ow. 20. Ow, ow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wow. It is 2:15. I've been live for an hour and 16 minutes. There is one person watching. Yeah, I need groceries until the 3rd. You heard? Go ahead. Cash app it to me. No, not buy me a coffee. It take too long. You can do PayPal at Compassion Assassin. You're. But it's 2:15, April 30th, 2023. I've been live for an hour, 16 minutes, and there's one person watching. I think I said that already. Like, how do you have a deja vu around something you just did? Shout out to the fantastic cannabis. Dude, I kind of like it. I really need to get on the ball as soon as my finances are in order, because I really need to get some canna oil at a minimum. Just right now, I don't know if it's just changing the weather. You know, the body goes through things each season. Each season will change. Dude, it seems like the seasons are changing so fasting. Or it's the moons or whatever. It's just like... I remember once telling my ex that he was like a snake who always shed his skin. Like, he always had this problem with shedding skin. It was just his feet were gross. Let's just put it ooky. Ugh. Ugh. I don't even want to talk about it. Um, That felt like someone moved my chair just then. I'm gonna play this. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, excuse me, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. Something about drug trafficking charges. Um, yeah, that's one of those things, right? Drugs, sex, and so drugs, sex, guns. Because sex is humans, period, right? It's so guns, sex, drugs, animals, um, something about Kevin Samuels. My neck aches. I'll be alright though. It's one of them things you live with. Ooh, vacation. I would love, I'm telling you, like, you need a vacation from spirituality, from spiritualists, from like doing the job, so to speak. You need a vacation from people. You need a vacation from, And then you start over and you do it again and again, like he said. But you have to take a break every now and then before you can get back into the fight. Where passion meets purpose and principle, people get political. Ta-da! Look at God. That's me. And are we not getting into politics of late? um, Something about a treat. A spiritual treat. Delete, meat, eat, red meat. Irony, ironically, sardonically, which is like dark energy. Oh, I feel like I'm not gonna like whatever that is, so yeah, no. Oh God, thank you. Shout out to Chico DeBarge, one of my favorite artists when I was a teenager anyway. It is 2:21 p.m. There are no guarantees. I am always thankful to the Most High because I recognize He doesn't have to provide. Oh. Yeah, someone's like Korean chicken wings and Pepto-Bismol it is. 12304 when I said it, which is kind of funny. Y'all want to play cards again? Sure. Whew. I've shown that scene from Constantine before. With the alien, I might do it again, but probably when I move out of here, I'll take it to the garbage can and do that. I just kind of don't like the idea of the shards just being left in there all willy-nilly. Then again, I don't know. There's something about the mirror. Anyway, if you're scary, don't watch.
Kramer. Chaz Kramer, asshole. What? Oh, this is Kramer. Chaz Kramer, asshole. Chaz!
What? Move the car. Why? Move the damn car. There, cars move.
Lift it up a little bit. Tie that enough. Hennessy, over the top. Close your eyes. And whatever happens, don't look. Smile pretty, big prick. For your boss. Pull it!
Interesting. So does that mean that like mirrors are portals for demons only? Portals for angels too. Right? Curious minds want to know. Curious, curious, curious. Are you not curious? Are you not curious? Are you not entertained? Are you not? What is wrong with you? Oh, excuse me. I appreciate everybody who came through. Oops, pause. To hang out with me this afternoon. It is 2:26 p.m. I'll be here for like another 4 minutes. What am I gonna do? Why is someone in my business again? I'm telling you, like it is so weird. We're gonna play this. Like I really want you to mind your business. What I do in the event of whatever is my business. You picking up what I'm putting down?
You say that I've been acting different, yeah. Funny how I finally flipped the script.
No, I don't see any difference.
Double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping, You're off the lease, run me my keys. Don't be popping up the hit, yeah. I ain't
Something
even got
about
my mouth to slip on,
incentives.
yeah. No phone, who is it? Brand new,
Business.
like the whip, rack it up, no assist. Big bitch, I ain't average.
Incorporation.
Need a zip, Hennessy, take a sip. I got my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your
Hill.
feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings.
I said we play cards. No, I don't play the Monty or whatever they call that thing. 5 card, 3 card. I don't know it by that term. Let's just put it that way. Confirmation from Spirit. Let me go turn that back on. I'll probably have a cup of tea. I haven't had one today. And I'm losing swelling. That's part of the reason I don't feel like, maybe I don't feel like I know I shouldn't be walking today. Because I walked 3 miles yesterday. And then I got up this morning and went out. Whatever. So I may go out again, but I shouldn't be like out carrying groceries and heavy things. Probably not until like Tuesday. And I gotta go somewhere tomorrow, Tuesday. Oh shit. It's a lot of SHINT out this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me, I have to reach out to some other folks just in case my messages don't get through. Jack of spades, Jack of clubs. Look at that. Pocket bottoms. Alright. Oh shit now. This is game over already. Jack of diamonds. And if are we playing deuces high? Because here's a club. 2. But what I won't do is oh brother, really? You wanna quit? Like this, the idea of continuously playing in my energy. Why? Right? How you doing, Mr. Hall? How's your spirit? What you up to? What you got going on? Man, I'm telling you right now, something about someone being my #1 fan. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, something about I should play Rubber Band Man. I thought I already played it in this stream, but maybe not. That energy be coming up a lot. So, you know. Cautionary tales, a lot of what not to do. How to get it out the mud and start over again, though, is something too. Like right here, you got a pair of 10s, a pair of aces, the 2 and the 4. I mean, technically, you could do the ace high and the 10s, and you would win compared to the jacks and the 2s. That's not true. That's not true at all. Because if you were playing, like, you could literally, like, there'd be 5 jacks. Because the 2s would be wild. So you got 5 jacks over 3 aces and 2 10s. So, Tadar, what are you talking about? Look at you going to get a plate from your mama. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. Somebody mama must have had a conversation with him in the spiritual realm or something. Like somebody mama was popping her stuff. I'm gonna say it that way, ma'am. Please forgive me. Yeah. I'm ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't even about that life. Apparently she think I'm supposed to be, hey, I'm gonna let it rest. Y'all don't know me like that. Look, there's another jack right there, just for evidentiary purposes. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You shuffle the hell out this deck though. Like, I want another deck of cards. I want a few actually, but just because I like it. It's like, you know, when I was a kid, I played Go Fish. Not Pinochle. There were a couple of other games, like something Mad. Then there was the one with the little old lady. There's all kinds of little card games that you could play with children. And then you had like the game, the apes game. I can't remember them. Uno. I don't remember them by name. It's been so long ago. I enjoyed playing Uno though. That was one of my absolute favorites. Then like, what did Mom make for dinner, Mr. Hall? that's a better question. No, seriously. So one of my former associates, she had green bean, salmon, and a biscuit yesterday. I'm like, shit, even that doesn't sound half bad. I'm much more of an asparagus fan than a green bean fan. All those sauteed green beans with tarragon and tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, shallots, and like a little red wine vinegar or balsamic. Man, a little bit of brown sugar. Dang, and some cayenne pepper. That shit sounds fucking good. Oh my god, and a basket of warm bread with a side of butter that's already softened. You just gotta spread it across the thing. Man, like spiritual room service. That shit sounds amazing right now to my spirit. Told y'all I am a fat kid at heart. Don't let this body fool you. If there wasn't like a physical restraint on it, I'd probably look like a Buddha. Well, I don't know that to be true because it's important to me to be healthy. So whatever healthy for me would have been without those things. You know what I'm saying? These days, I'm as healthy as can be. Someone says healthy as a horse. I don't know about all that. I'm as healthy as I can be at this moment. We'll go ahead and go through all the protocol and procedures and do the right thing for all the right reasons. But you know, it's time to do the right thing and get along. So to speak. It was 2:34 a moment ago. 2:35 p.m. April 30th, 2023. I've been here an hour and 36 minutes. There are 3 people watching. No, I do not want to stay here for 2 more hours. I will stay here for another 4 minutes. 3.5 really, because once we get to 140, a girl is up out of here. No more 40-degree days. Damn it. Shout out to Stringer Bell. Thank you to all the content creators whose content I was able to use throughout the stream. I put all of the links that I could in the chat. That very last one, for whatever I could not add it. The one from Constantine, for some reason that I could not share that clip. It just wouldn't let me. So yeah. Now, look at God. It be like that sometimes. Someone's like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just decided to do it. I know, right? King of Diamonds. One more hand. Someone says, let's do it kind of like Big Wish. Okay, King of Diamonds it is. Okay, first card out, you said? Okay, face down. That was a lot, but ta-da, it landed face down. Face up is a 2 of hearts. Once I'm done. Okay, and the top card face down. Alright, so you got a King of Diamonds, you got a 2 of hearts. Face down, 3 cards. First one out, King of Hearts. So you got 3 kings, basically, if we're doing the wild thing again. That was funny. Pause. 2 more cards. The 9 of clubs. And, oh, my dear, I apologize. 3 more cards. Look at God. The 8 of clubs. And the 6 of spades. 3 kings for the win. The loaves and the fishes too. Well, Spirit says play one more video, and then we're gonna go. I can't remember it. Yeah, so we'll just have to do it that way. I can move the card. Spirit says. Okay. This is, yeah. I didn't see it until I was ill or diagnosed, and then I had time on my hands to like be still. I was forced to. I had no other choice. Disability is real. People need to begin to recognize that it doesn't take away from the human being. You just have to adjust accordingly.
I'm going now.
What time are you going to be home tonight?
I don't know, probably late.
Don't forget the cannoli.
Yeah.
Rocco, sit on the other side. You blocked the rearview mirror.
That Sonny's running wild. He's thinking of going to the mattresses already. We gotta find a spot over on the west side. You try 309 West 43rd Street. You know any good spots on the west side?
Yeah, I think about it.
Well, think about it while you're driving, will you? I want to hit New York sometime this month. And watch out for the kids when you're backing out. Hey, Paulie, I want you to go down 39th Street, Cala Santos. You pick up 18 mattresses for the guys to sleep on. You bring me the bill.
Yeah, all right. They must rule about the bill.
No, make sure that they're clean because those guys are going to be stuck up in there for a long time, you know?
They're clean. They told me to exterminate them.
Exterminate? That's a bad word to use. Exterminate. Get this guy. Tell we don't exterminate you.
He's funny or what?
Hey, Paulie, let me get fatto. Now beat it.
Yeah, Rocco, what'd you do?
No, me. Nothing. It wasn't me.
It's gotta be him, man.
Hey, pull over, will you? I got to take a leak. Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.